Welcome to my new series, Breadcrumbs, where I will be talking about my journey with finding my way back to my faith and finding my way back to God. This series is all about how I feel like God left little breadcrumbs for me to come back to Him. So this is going to be a mixture of things. I'll say 6 things that brought me back to God and closer. And yeah, sorry I'm saying and a lot. I'm a little nervous. The first thing is freedom. This is a group class I did with people I did not know who they were. I actually almost didn't show up because I was terrified. I'm scared of people. I was terrified and it almost faked. Like I was like, and finding my way back to God. This series is all about how I feel like God left little breadcrumbs for me to come back to Him. So this is going to be a mixture of things. I'll say 6 things that brought me back to God and closer. And yeah, sorry I'm saying and a lot. I'm a little nervous. The first thing is freedom. This is a group class I did with people I did not know who they were. I actually almost didn't show up because I was terrified. I'm scared of people. I was terrified and it almost faked. Like I was like, sorry, my son's sick. But that was a lie. And I was already starting off this relationship with Jesus, God, with a lie. So I was like, get over yourself, Sarah, let's go. And I think it was one of the best decisions I made in my life. It was a 12-week program. And at the end of the program, it was a conference. And the conference is what really changed my life. Also, the group that I met, the people that came into my lives were friends still, and those would made an impact, but that's not the first thing that brought me to come back to community after that. After that is going to come into the second thing that brought me closer, and because of freedom, I decided to get baptized, and I'm going to insert a clip here. Good morning, everyone. Today's the day I get baptized. I'm nervous, anxious, and I'm running a little late, so we have to run inside. But I'm gonna try to documentate as much as I can. I will see you guys later. So again, my emotions were running high, you guys. I was terrified because, I go to a big church and all eyes were on me. And I know it wasn't even like about that, but I was terrified. I couldn't even think straight. I was just trying to get to the water, get dipped and get out. And that's all my mind can think of at that time. But it's so crazy because I've been baptized. I was baptized in my late teen, and I did it because my cousins were baptized and I just wanted to take communion, to be honest. So then I did it for the wrong reasons. When I just got baptized, I did it for me. And the change that, how do I say this, reflected in me, the change that the community had on me, I wanted to do better, be closer to God, be more like God. So I got baptized. That's going to go into the third thing, finding a good church home. That was important to me because I don't want to say I had some church traumas, and there's a lot of churches I went to that the preacher would be up in the pulpit and I would have no idea what he's talking about. And I feel like, how can I really get the word of what God's trying to say if I can't understand it? Like, y'all know, what's that show called with Snoopy, Charlie? Snoopy, I forgot the show, y'all. But when the teacher's like, wonk, 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 that's what I felt like the pastors were to me. Sorry, my niece is filming and she's cracking up behind the camera. That's what it felt like the preachers were to me. So I kind of just drifted off. Like, church was just something I had to go to because I was made, first off. And the community there wasn't really my community. It was like my aunt and uncle's community. And I guess their kids just kind of trickled over to us, but I still wasn't part of that community. So finding a church for me and my son that we fit in and that we're accepted and loved was important to me. And that's what I found at my church, FCC. Love them. They're great. Yeah, community is important. Sorry. Community, I'm so nervous. Why am I so nervous? Community is important when you're trying to do a lifestyle change. I'm just going to say that. In whatever you're doing, you're battling an addiction, you're coming out of a trauma, having that community to uplift you and support you is very important. And I'm so blessed that I found my church family, because without them, I don't think I'll be at the confidence level to do what I'm doing now. So thank y'all. Love y'all. Number 4, in this devotional, 100 Days of Believing Better. And this devotional, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a long time to get through this, only because I have a consistency problem, and that's what I was trying to fix with this. I was trying to do 100 days in a row, but it didn't work like that. It was like a day every 2 weeks, and then 1 week I'll be on fire, and then, so yeah, this was trying to build my consistency. And I had an issue with, I guess you could say I had an issue with believing bigger, because I saw myself little and I didn't believe that I was capable of much. And this helped me open my eyes that God created me, and he created me for a purpose. And knowing that purpose just opened my heart and my eyes to all the possibilities that are out there, like this channel, like talking to you guys and talking in front of my niece right now. My testimony, my story is going to make a difference, and I'm excited to share that. I'm excited for you guys to be on this journey. And yeah, so a devotional book. You can do a devotional online. You can, Amazon has so many. Y'all, Amazon has so many. You can do this one. There's online, there's classes, there's communities. Devotional helped me. Then I have this Bible book. So I have this Bible in 52 weeks. It's a yearly Bible study guide. I kind of did these two together. That's why I was just like, I think I'm going to put them in the same category. So my devotional and my Bible study. This is part of my morning routine. And the last thing I have is my Bible. Now, coming back into the faith, did I jump right into this bad boy? No. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, but like, I open my Bible every day and read from the word. It was extremely hard for me. It's still extremely hard for me. So I joined a lot of Facebook groups with other Bible girls. There's Bible journaling, and that's what I started. As you can see, I decorated my Bible. She's so cute. So I can get excited to read her, open her, get the Lord's word, because the main way to get closer to him is reading this. You need this to get closer to him. So this is very important. The Bible is very important. If you want to hear him clearer, if you want to do his work better, you have to read the Bible. Another thing I do that, because I get stuck on like the pronunciation of words, and what was it, Habakkuk? I could not pronounce that word, y'all. And so what I had to start doing, stop laughing at me. What I had to start doing is on my Bible app, I use the Holy Bible app. I started read me the Bible. I was following in my Bible, and it's reading to, like, it's reading it, so I wouldn't stop because I'm stuck on a word. I think that was very important to me. Another thing is, in the Bible groups I joined on Facebook, they joined my friends on the Holy Bible app. So They do different plans. If you have a Bible app, you should add me. Do different plans so it takes you even deeper into the Bible. So there's all these ways to help you read the Bible, get through the Bible, understand the Bible. And also my church does this thing where you can ask the pastor questions and he'll answer them on Wednesdays, and that's helpful too. So if you have a question about something you don't understand in the Bible, you can send it over to him and he'll answer it. And I think that's very helpful too. So you're not alone in understanding the Bible. And the last and final thing that's helped me so far, I think it's kind of helped me the most in this journey, is my Bible prayer journal. I write what I learn in here. I write my prayers to God in here. It's like I'm writing my journal entries, dear God. In the beginning, it was kind of hard for me to pray. I don't know what that issue was. It was like kind of blocked. So what I started to do first is I wrote down my prayers, and then eventually I was able to have a conversation with God. But in the beginning, I wrote it down in here. There's a lot in here. There's the Bible entries, my prayers. I have little notes to myself, affirmations from God. I think this is very important, especially if you're a journal girl. If you're a journal girl, get you a Bible prayer journal. And something else I did was my prayer. I have a prayer wall. Couldn't think of it. I have a prayer vision wall, but it's part of my journey, but I'm going to do that in a different clip because I'm going to redo the next 6 months, and I think that'd be fun to do with you guys. So we'll talk more about that. But those are the top 6 things that brought me closer to God. And I'm so excited on this journey, and I'm so excited for you guys to join me on this journey. In the beginning, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I was not qualified for this. I'm very in La La Land sometimes, and God's like, you got this. Because I did put this off for a while because I was just scared. Because I felt like I didn't know what I was talking about. I felt like I didn't have the knowledge to do this, but it's a learning process. And everyone starts off somewhere, and this is where I'm starting. So maybe in the next year, I'm gonna be on here preaching. Never know. Never know where God's gonna take you. So yes, thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.